in there. You're already in the apartment, aren't you? Alright guys, so today we are doing a Chiang Mai apartment tour. We've actually been here for almost a month, so that means our stay is almost up. And we've been putting it off because we were waiting for the cleaning lady to come, just because we are that messy.
Yeah, we are.
So we just kept delaying and delaying.
Yep, that is a true story.
First things first, shoes off, because in most Asian homes, you remove your shoes as soon as you enter. So we actually have a little cubby where the shoes go.
I know. This place.
Throw them in there.
Yeah, and before we even get going on the tour, I have to say, like, right away, this is the biggest place we've stayed in a really long time. So
I know.
We actually have proper sections for, you know, each item of clothes or whatever.
And for sleeping and for working and for cooking, although we don't actually do that much cooking. But yes, we love this apartment. We've actually been coming to this residence for many years now. This is, I would say, our third or fourth time staying here. This place is called Smith Residence. And we just love it, so we keep returning here whenever we need to catch up on work.
Yeah.
So let us begin the tour, shall we? So, main entrance, you walk in and the first thing you see is the dining area, which Sam has turned into his office.
Yeah.
It basically takes up this entire section.
I don't think we've actually dined here once, have we?
No.
We do our work.
Food. It's so cheap to go out for
Yeah.
food here, so we just go to restaurants. And over here, we have our guest bathroom. So Sam has taken over this one as his bathroom.
It's basically my stinky bathroom. I don't think anyone else wants to go in there.
But anyways, I'll show you. The fan is really loud, just to warn you, but let's have a look. Ta-da!
Yeah. This one's small. There's no shower here. Just the toilet.
Toilet and sink. This is Sam's space. I try to stay away. Stay away.
And for good reason.
Okay, so if we continue, all right, this is like our charging and gear station where we have all the electronics.
Yeah.
A little bit messy.
Yeah,
but it's hard to keep this organized.
This is basically all of our stuff. It's like it's our gear plus our cleaning equipment.
Yeah, what you don't see here
stuff.
has been shoved into the closet.
And more stuff down here.
Yeah, and then we move on to the living area. So we've got a couch big enough for 3 people. I usually work here or read a book.
Yeah.
We also have a little TV.
Which we have not touched.
We have not even plugged in the TV.
Guys, since we make YouTube videos, we like watching YouTube videos. We don't
Netflix.
We don't watch a lot of TV. And often when we go to hotels, Airbnbs or whatever, residences like this, we just keep the TV unplugged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the kitchen. So we have a fridge, stove. Actually, it's not a proper stove. It's like those electric heater ones.
Yeah.
And a sink.
Here's the sink.
We have not cooked a single time just because it's so affordable to go to the market right across the street. We can have some street food there, or we can go to a restaurant, have some healthy food.
Exactly.
In the fridge,
we have nothing.
we've got water, and we have organic peanut butter.
From Dada Cafe, one of our favorite places to eat here. So shout out to Dada Cafe. If you're a peanut butter lover and you've been like traveling around in Asia for a long time and you haven't had your fix, oh man, getting a whole jar of that, so worth it.
Good stuff. And then we've got a window and a little bench where you can sit, read, enjoy the view.
We have some insane views, guys. That is
mountain-facing apartment.
That's Doi Suthep.
Yeah.
Off in the distance, and if you look down, there's a street which is on a Sunday. This is a Sunday. It's not too busy, but on a weekday, it's pretty crazy busy. There's lots of bikes. Oh, we just see a bike going by. So yeah.
All right.
That is the living room.
Let's continue to the second space. Okay. So this is the bedroom. Quite spacious, I would say.
I'll just sneak by you.
I'll show you the closet. We have a pretty big closet. Actually, it's super messy. It's mostly like our backpacks and luggage. But yeah, there is plenty of storage space here.
So yeah, you can see it's mostly my shirts hanging up on this one.
My area is messy.
That's okay.
It's not really folded,
Well,
it's just...
it's not so much that it's okay, this is just how we normally live. So we got some shoes here, we have some drawers with socks and underwear. You guys don't need to see that.
Nope.
And,
and then we do have more space up here, but honestly, we do not need the space. We don't actually have that much stuff. So we have a big bed. I would say this is like queen size.
Yeah.
Queen size bed.
This is a really nice size bed. It's quite a bit bigger than what we've been getting in the last, I'd say, few months traveling in Asia. So we appreciate the size of it. The fact that
we each have a nightstand for our books or whatever.
Right.
This is my workspace. This is my little desk.
Vitamins, deodorant, and Audrey's back.
You don't need to say deodorant. Jeez, guys. Jeez.
Well, it's nice to know that we wear it, right?
Yeah, we do wear deodorant.
We do wear deodorant, in case you were wondering.
And over here, we have another space that you can kind of use as a desk. And I just keep like my makeup stuff, sunglasses.
Storage area, and more views of Doi Suthep. And we get the most amazing sunset every day here. And because it hasn't been raining much, it's been incredible. I think we've been filming these and we will stitch them over so you can see right now. We'll show you some of the sunsets we've been experiencing. Yeah. And the other cool thing is that right over here, if you point with my finger, right around here, this is where the airplanes land at the Chiang Mai International Airport. Yeah. And right along here, we can see the airplanes like taking off.
That's Sam's hobby. Like that. Yeah. Let's watch the airplane. There's another one.
There's another one. We're not on it. Not important.
We have a balcony.
Yeah.
The glass is so clean that earlier today I actually like ran into it because I didn't realize there was glass there.
And
but
sorry.
Check out the views.
One more time, guys. These are the views. And that is one of the coolest things about where we're staying is we get a view like that. I love that. We both like mountains, so any excuse. And I guess the last thing to do is the main bathroom. So this is a much bigger bathroom.
Again, the fan is a bit loud, so just warning you. Okay, so you come in and you've got your sink. It's a really large sink, I like that.
Yep.
And you have the toilet. And
here's the toilet.
We actually have 2 showers.
Yeah.
So this is the hot shower.
Yeah.
And we have an electric heater.
So you just turn it on like that. So you have, what are the different knobs?
Low, medium, high. And it's in English, it's not in Thai. So.
Which is nice for us.
And then Sam is in the other shower.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna turn it around. This also is a bathtub, which is cool. And here is the cold shower.
This is the cold shower.
Yep.
So I haven't used it because technically it's winter in Chiang Mai right now.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice spacious bathroom.
So let's go back to the living area and we can wrap up the video there because it's kind of weird to just be hanging out in the bathroom.
Yeah. So take a seat.
The couch. And I guess we should talk about how much we paid for this apartment. It's 20,000 baht.
Yeah, for the month. We've been in some like super tiny accommodations of late, like when we were in Hong Kong, when we were in Singapore. We wanted a bigger place where we could relax. We wanted something that felt kind of like a home, kind of like a condo as opposed to a hotel room or a tiny apartment. So yeah, we splurged. Yeah. You can get places here that are much smaller for literally less than half of that price.
Yeah.
And it comes with air conditioning, comes with free internet, maid service twice a week?
Twice a week? That's
which is good for slobs like us.
I hardly ever have to clean.
Yeah. So that's really cool. And the location is great. We're located just nearby Chiang Mai Gate, which is the old part of the city.
We're outside the old part of the city.
Just
outside the moat.
Yeah, just outside the moat. And that means we're close to some really good restaurants, some really good street food and night markets. So yeah, the location is ideal. We have a great view, which is we've talked about probably like ad nauseum here.
All right. Well, I think it is time to show you out then. Off you go, come along.
Yeah, we're gonna kick you out. Time to get out the door.
Look, this is fancy. It's all electronic. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!
See you later. Not.